afternoon, and thank you for joining us for another Tuesday Talk series. Today we have our Fire and Contents Manager, Blake Wilkerson, joining us. And with this week, it's Fire Prevention Week, so we want to go ahead and tell our community some things that we know about fire damage and hopefully prevent that from happening at your home or business. So with that, I want to introduce Blake.
Hey, how you doing?
Blake.
I'm going to be talking about a couple different things relating to fire. First thing we're going to touch on are sources of fire. First and foremost being natural fire, such as building materials, wood, structure. Next would be synthetic fire, such as a lot of clothes nowadays, less cotton, more polyester. A lot of fabrics on chairs are seen in that synthetic fire category. Protein fires derived from stovetop fires, grease fires. Happens a lot during the holidays. Everybody's cooking around their stove. That's when we really see the big spark of protein fires.
Okay. Now, I know from previous experience that you've had, a lot of times we get called to a structure fire, but when you pull up to the driveway, you don't really see a lot of damage. You don't really can tell that there was a fire. Can you explain the difference between the smoke damage and an actual fire damage?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can, of course, obviously see a flame, see a fire. You know where it's at. You know what it's touched. You know what it's affected. What you can't see is the soot, the residual put off from the fire. And those particulates will get everywhere. We have a special process that we use. Chem sponges is a very big tool in our bag that we use. It's a dry sponge, but it allows us to wipe the surface of a wall or the surface of any object and pull those soot particles off of that object. What this helps us better do is track the location of the soot, allows us to follow the path of it, and every room that it hits, we're able to see it come off of those chem sponges.
Excellent, excellent. So when you have the structure, we have the cleaning of the house, the dwelling, the walls, the ceilings. What about the personal property in the house? How do we clean that?
So personal property, it's really touch and go on some objects, honestly. There's a lot that can be saved from a fire. Natural woods, anything that has a full seal on it to not allow those soot particles to get embedded or leak into that wood. So any kind of glazed ceramic, glass, very salvageable from a fire. What counterpart of that is the unsalvageable part, where we come across plastics, anything that might be a porous type material, it's got a lot of holes in it, really allows that soot to kind of leak into it and that smell and that odor to just stay there.
Gotcha. Right. Well, Blake, I really appreciate your time today. Thank you for letting us know this information. And everyone out there, please, again, remember this week is Fire Prevention Week. So make sure you guys are being safe out there. And God forbid, if you guys need our services, we are here to help you anytime, any day. Thank you for joining us for this Tuesday Talk.